Approximately 17% of the Earth's population are cannibals, meaning about 1.2 billion people practice the act of consuming human beings. Cannibalism has been around since 7150 BC. The term cannibal originates from the Carib Indians of the Caribbean. The Carib Indians were accused by their neighbors as being very fierce and of eating people. Humans have been eating each other since the days of the Neanderthal period. There are also traces of cannibalism dating back to biblical times. Surprisingly, many humans in that period were participating in the act of cannibalism. As learned in U.S. history, you will recall learning about the Jamestown Pilgrims. What was not taught during that time was the starving time, about 1609 through 1610. The colonist population plummeted by 80% and some became cannibals out of hunger. There are 5 types and 2 forms of cannibalism. The 5 types of cannibalism are survival, ritual, involuntary, and human sexual cannibalism. In survival cannibalism, a starving body at first starts to burn carbohydrates and sugars. When those are gone, the body consumes its fat reserves. And once those are gone, the final source of fuel is the body's own proteins. The body starts to deplete the muscles and shuts down organs that are not essential for survival, such as the liver, stomach, and intestines. It then begins to concentrate on keeping the heart, lungs, and brains going. The body cannot keep those organs functioning and shuts down the brain's cerebral cortex, eliminating ethics and morals and sending the body into survival mode. At this point, the individual will act in a primitive and savage way, doing anything to keep its body alive, such as the consumption of another human being. Ritual cannibalism is cannibalism based off of beliefs. There are 2 types of ritual cannibalism, such as endocannibalism and exocannibalism. Endocannibalism is the eating of the dead with the belief that the souls of the deceased can live closer to their family members that digested them. It is also a sign of respect for the dead. In 1845, in the eastern mountain range of Papua New Guinea, the Foray tribe practiced endocannibalism out of love. Exocannibalism is the practice of eating others in order to get hold of their life forces and powers. In old times, soldiers would eat their dead enemies to gain their powers such as speed, courage, and intelligence. Involuntary autocannibalism involves eating dead skin cells, biting fingernails, and etc. Involuntary autocannibalism is practiced by a majority of living humans today. The more sinister form of autocannibalism is voluntary autocannibalism. It involves biting off muscles and eating them all together for body modifications. People may even end up eating their blood, which is called autovampirism, another form of cannibalism. Human sexual cannibalism is usually considered a psychosexual disorder and involves individuals sexualizing the consumption of another human being's flesh. Most criminologists and psychologists claim that those individuals are sociopaths. Sexual cannibals consume humans because they enjoy it. They have psychopathic personalities, and they are extremely lonely. Some cannibals are actually psychotic. Richard Trenton Chase was a serial killer and a paranoid schizophrenic who consumed his victims' blood because he believed space aliens were turning his blood to powder. He believed he had to replenish it. Another cannibal case involves a German named Armin Moose. He killed and ate a victim that was willing to be devoured. In an interview, Moose described his taste of long pig, another name for human meat. It tastes like pork, but a little bit more bitter, stronger. It tastes quite good, stated Moose. Although the act of cannibalism killed many people, it also killed the cannibals themselves. During the time the Foray tribe was around, 200 of the tribe's people died each year due to Kuru, an incurable neurological disorder caused by the consumption of humans. Kuru in the Foray's native language means trembling because the first symptom of Kuru is uncontrollable trembling. Eventually, the sufferer loses his or her ability to control their lungs, speech, and bodily functions. The sufferer then becomes unable to swallow food. It takes Kuru about 9 months to kill its host. The Kuru disease lies within the killer protein in the brain known as prion. It was contracted by eating the brains of someone previously diagnosed with Kuru, something the Fourier tribe did often. Researchers found that Kuru was most closely connected with mad cow disease. Although the consumption of human beings is considered the biggest taboo, it has been very prominent, while simultaneously subtle. Cannibalism is even present in fairy tales such as Hansel and Gretel, where an evil witch is known for devouring children, and also in the famous Snow White fairy tale, where the evil stepmother queen yearns to consume Snow White's beating heart. Cannibalism has been occurring for thousands of years, and still, to this day, cases involving cannibalism can be found.